Hi, I'm Kelly Barner, and this is the first of what will be a series of weekly updates around my supplier diversity discussions project for the LinkedIn Creator Accelerator program. Now, this is a little bit of a cheat week. So technically the project is 10 weeks starting on January 10th and running into March. This is sort of like my week zero. I felt like I needed a little bit of time as the year was beginning to start hitting my stride, thinking about the logistics of what kind of information I wanted to share and what form that content should take, and taking a lot of notes and pulling it all together to build out the program. But I've learned a lot in this first week, and I would actually like to share a little bit of what I've already discovered, and then hang with me right till the end because I have a favor to ask of anybody that's watching this video. So one of the things that I learned is that there is such a broad diversity of content on LinkedIn. Now, we're talking about lots of diversity here, right? So my supplier diversity project is specifically around minority-owned, women-owned, LGBTQ-owned, veteran-owned, disabled-owned, as well as small business and hub zone businesses. That's diversity in this context. But diversity in the LinkedIn content sense is there's esports and gaming, there's marketing information, there's coaching information, things that a lot of us in the traditional corporate setting probably would have considered either entertainment or consumer facing. All of those things are finding their place on LinkedIn. So as we bridge out and start having conversations with people outside of our traditional network, we're finding that things don't always mean the same to us as they do the people that we're talking to. So the first thing that I wanted to share is that's the scope of supplier diversity. It's all of these businesses that are owned by specific communities or categories of people or are located in specific areas, and helping them grow and get certified and develop so that they can get corporate buy-side customers that will help them continue on their growth journey. Now, here's my ask. I'm learning that the more conversations I can have with the more people and organizations that have different kinds of perspectives, the more we can accomplish during this 10 weeks. So who am I looking to talk to? I mean, certainly within my own immediate network and the network of my network, sort of that tier 2, I want to talk to anybody corporate buy side that runs supplier diversity, cares about supplier diversity, has an opportunity to advance it, or has supplier diversity report into them, whether you happen to be in procurement or in finance, wherever that's structured in your company. Please reach out to me in a direct message. We can talk on the record or off. Either way is fine. Your ideas are the most important thing to me. But there are two other groups of people that I'm actively trying to connect with. One, very, very important, are those diverse owned businesses. It's really important that we bring those voices into the conversation, because this can't be a one-sided project. So I would love to talk to business owners that belong to any of those traditional diversity categories. And here's the catch, whether you're certified or not. Now, for corporate buy side, a lot of times in order to count as a diverse business, you have to have one or more certifications. But for the sake of my project, I want to talk to everybody. So if you belong to one of those categories, whether you are certified or not, please reach out and let's have a conversation. Again, on or off the record, entirely up to your comfort. Now, the third group of people I'm finding out exists in a lot more places and in a lot more types of roles than I would have expected are what I'm calling the third-party advocates. So certainly the obvious example there are the certifying bodies themselves, right? And I've made contact with some of those organizations. I've already learned a ton, but I'm also finding out that there are people in different types of roles for whom diversity is a personal mission or cause. And understanding what drives them, understanding their vision for what we're moving towards is another important piece of this puzzle that I want to capture during the course of the 10 weeks. So please follow along. There are a couple of hashtags. One, of course, is LI Creator Accelerator. That's the LinkedIn Creator Accelerator program hashtag. You'll find a lot more great content in there in addition to my own. But then my own specific hashtag for this project is Supplier Diversity Discussions, all one word. You can also just follow me, Kelly Barner, on LinkedIn, and you will certainly see that content go by. You can either reach out through a direct message or a connection request on LinkedIn, or you can drop me an email directly, Kelly, Kelly, @buyersmeetingpoint.com, all one word. So thank you for hearing me out. I hope to hear from you if you have a perspective to share. Please follow along for the 10 weeks because I'm already getting a sense that there's an awful lot for all of us to learn. And I thank you for your time.